can. Does it smell like what we're eating? Oh my god, he's trying to squeeze behind me. He's stuck. Oh my god, look at the flames in the video. Oh, I have to turn this off.
Move that screen closer. Hey Brandon. Shamya.
Who also has Brandon in the name.
Hi Jen.
What are we eating today?
Oh, Linda's on.
Nolani, hey. Emily, hey. So today we just threw in a quick dinner. We didn't even cook anything today. So this is actually left over from the mukbang, the Wingstop mukbang that we had the other day. And then we just got back from Trader Joe's. So each of us just picked out a frozen pasta dish that we can eat on camera. So what did you get, Mark?
This says ricotta and spinach tortellini with red pesto sauce.
And I got shells with brie and asparagus. So I think we can like rip it off now and maybe we can just show the label really quick. We usually go to do all of our grocery shopping on Sunday night.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty, a lot of condensation, huh? Ooh. So yeah, this is what we each got. Mine's like extra curled. Let's do this.
Ooh, Amy? Shout
out for me. Hey Amy. Is that what people expect when you say shout out for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's a shout out to Amy.
Yeah. You sound like a DJ. Ooh. Not really doing anything for us. I feel like the pastas we get is actually how we are when we actually go to an Italian restaurant. Usually you get more like red sauce type things, and I usually stick to like white sauces. But I'll do a quick. Ooh.
Too bad we don't have a glass of wine.
Yeah. Be sure you want to put a Trader Joe's in our area. Andrea
We do
puts the
want
link
Trader
on next door.
Joe's. We do
Yeah,
want Trader Joe's.
we'll look into it. We actually ran into a neighbor when we were there earlier. Hola guapos from San Bruno, California. Oh, we have a friend from San Bruno.
Cool.
April.
Oh.
You guys feel free to ask us questions while we eat.
Hola, ¿cómo
I know.
estás? ¿Cómo están?
Is it Estan? Estas.
For multiple people.
You guys probably haven't seen Mark in a while. He's been heavily under the weather, I think.
I'm alive.
Yeah. Do this so we can see. I think Sunday night might be our time. I feel like a lot of people tune in Sunday nights relative to the other times we've done it. Nolani asked, do you enjoy doing the mukbangs? Yes. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't intake all of the excess calories. It wouldn't be worth it.
I think you would still somehow intake the excess calories even without the mukbang.
Well, you know what I mean. Muy bien, gracias, love you guys. Weren't we practicing our Spanish yesterday when we were hanging out?
Sí, yo hablo español.
Weird. Oh, we kept using the word jugo, juego.
Jugando con jugo.
Oh, do you want red pepper flakes? I can get it for you. No? It's kind of a late dinner for us, but we look like we're matching.
It's 8:47 here.
PM.
PM. What time is it at where are you at, Jen?
How's your tortellini?
It's good. I could do without the squash and zucchini.
Can I try one? Try mine. I feel like it needs salt. It's very mild in flavor. 11:47 East Coast. 11:46 p.m. in Holland.
Michigan.
Oh, Holland, Michigan.
Holland, Michigan. Linda knows
8:47.
exactly what time it is here in Anaheim. Holland, Michigan, is that near Detroit or Ann Arbor or what's another, like Grand Rapids?
I've never been to Michigan like you.
I've only been to Lansing.
L-A-N-S-I-N-G?
Lansing.
That's applicable.
Oh,
20, 30
so
minutes.
close to Grand Rapids. Linda, what did you have for dinner today? I love shishito peppers. Did you kind of fry them up? You Nasty asks if we're a couple.
Yes.
Yes, we are. We are engaged couple.
I saw him earlier at Trader Joe's. So these three are mango habanero. 2 of them are Parmesan garlic, and then the last one is like a Louisiana rub.
For the wings?
We actually were putting together our save the dates for our upcoming wedding. So that's what we were doing today. We had to go to Staples because the place we ordered our save the dates from didn't send us enough envelopes. And so we had to pick up some more envelopes, and then after we picked up the envelopes, we came home and we had to figure out how to mail merge addresses on these labels. And then we stuck the labels on there, then we had to use this little stamp thing, and then we had to seal them, and now we're just waiting for the stamps. And I think we're done with that project.
Just mail them out.
Yeah. Oh, Louisiana rub, my favorite. We had it on Friday. I didn't realize there's a Wingstop really close to here, but I went to the one near my parents' house. A lot of people said that I should have gotten lemon pepper, and then there's another flavor called Atomic.
No Trader Joe's.
Hi from New Zealand.
Wow.
Oh.
What
Well,
time? What time is it? What time is it in New Zealand right now?
K9 Heta or Hita? What would you say? Probably Heta. Thanks for the congratulations. Brandon vouches that lemon pepper is good. Beauty by Grace, EXO, so cute both of you. Thank you. 3:52 p.m.
It's Monday already in New Zealand. Wow.
Did you try any of this yet? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Want some more?
We still have the chicken. Do you even remember the last time you were on here? I don't even remember the last one you were in.
It's been a while. Yes, Linda. The chicken wings at Lee's sandwich is really good, huh?
Surprisingly good. You wouldn't think
It's like 5 pieces for $2.50.
Mm-hmm. Irene says, hello from the island of Guam.
Guam. A place I've always wanted to visit.
I have a either second or third cousin from Guam. Yeah. So typically I would see him only during the summertime when I was like growing up. But we've kind of lost touch, so.
Yeah, Irene, can I ask what's the sentiment right now in Guam with all this threat from North Korea? Ray Foodie.
REI Foodie or Ray Foodie? Hey, from Hawaii. Oh, another place you want to travel to. Brandon's asking about the paperwork. You know what? I didn't put additional people to contact. They said if you have anyone else that you would think would be good, so I left it blank.
Does
Hopefully.
Uncle James need to do that?
I could email him back separately if that's the case and just give another recommendation, but I figured you already had your employer and yeah, you asked some other people. Wow, Hui Li Si, is that right?
From Singapore, another place we want to go. All these people, so New Zealand, Guam, Hawaii, Singapore,
Michigan.
I mean, even Michigan we would love to go. And
Oh, Malaysia. It's starting to sound like the Miss Universe, like, hello from Singapore. That's usually my favorite part, actually. Is so enthusiastic when they announce
introduction.
Which country they're from. And I think
My name is Honey Lee, Miss Korea.
And her name really was Honey Lee.
Or 1 year it was, yeah.
I think that's one part of the Olympics you really like too, is when all the countries do that walk in. Oh, that's good.
We could say your name again.
Hui Li Si. I can't recall if you've been on any of our other videos, but welcome if you're a silent viewer.
How's the wedding planning going?
Good. Oh, we just met with our officiant this past weekend. Really quick, like 20-minute, 30-minute, like just to get to know you type of meeting, and
we like him.
We like him, so we're probably going to move forward with that. And then if you just tuned in, we just talked about
stuffing envelopes.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, it's not like too many. Like we only had to do 60, but it felt like 150. It's pretty tedious. Good night, Linda.
Bye, Linda.
I feel like we see her more on here than in real life.
Yeah.
Is this all the squash? Does it just not have a good flavor?
I'm not a big fan of
Cooked squash?
yeah zucchini.
Start on the wings. Most of them are for you. I had 14 yesterday.
Is it REI foodie or Ray foodie? But I wanted to ask, what's a good time of the year to visit Hawaii? In terms of like not too crowded and not too hot. Ray foodie.
Ray foodie, okay. Jen C asks, have we chosen our honeymoon destination?
I think we have.
It's pretty solidified. We've been telling people the same thing, so we're leaning towards Japan.
My name is Ayumi Yamazaki, Miss Japan.
There was a few years ago where Miss Japan was like really good,
Yeah.
and then she didn't win, right?
Oh, Kyoto.
Springtime, late spring.
So like April.
Seems like spring's like a good time to go to a lot of places, right? Have a great week, you nasty.
Good night.
What do you think of that one?
Which one is this?
Mango habanero.
It's good.
It got a 4 out of... You didn't get to watch my video yet, right?
Not fully.
It got a 4 out of 5 spiciness rating, so it doesn't match up with that, right? Okay.
No,
I
it's
thought
not
so
spicy
too.
at all.
Ray Foodie asks, what did Mark think of Mukbang when you first told him? I think you can just answer it, because you're here versus me putting words in your mouth.
Well, the concept of mukbang, like I knew of it beforehand, so it wasn't like, oh, what is that? I didn't have to ask what it was, but you don't watch people's mukbang? No, I think more James was kind of embarrassed around me at first, so he wouldn't let me like see him or watch him or even being in this, at home in the very beginning, right?
That's a little extreme. Not in the same room.
Yeah, not in the same room
Mhm.
for sure.
Sometimes he likes to watch it when, like I'm sitting on the couch and he'll Chromecast it, or I can hear my voice from his phone, and I don't really like that, but what can you do?
Does Ray Foodie have a mukbang?
I think so. I don't know if I've gotten around to get to watch any of her videos yet, though.
You should do it together with your boyfriend. I like how James forced me to be part of his videos. In some of his
What
videos.
you guys don't know is he will come up to me and say, "When are we filming next?"
No, I don't do that.
Actually, you've never done that.
I really don't do that. Which one is this one?
One I usually eat this one. I think that's the garlic parmesan one.
Ray says he wouldn't be up for a couple's mukbang.
You never know.
Sometimes those who are most against it wants to be in it the most.
Mm-hmm.
What's the saying? Like the quiet ones are always the wildest ones.
I don't know if there's a saying for that.
Something like that.
There's something on his face.
Hi Samantha. We're having a good Sunday so far.
You're not feverish today.
Yeah, I'm not feeling feverish today.
Juanita, it's good. The mango habanero is like tingling my tongue right now. Mark can handle spice way better than I can, so when he said it wasn't even a 4, I think it's around a 3.
Maybe a 2.
Well, it's from your perspective though, right? I don't know. I don't know how you can. He's right here, but hey dude, come here. Hey, up here. Sit. Sit. Maybe we can give him a non-flavored piece of chicken.
Hey, sit. Okay.
Hey, wave. Hey, wave.
Wave.
Oh,
Wave.
good boy.
Wave.
Yeah, wave.
Good. Samantha, I'm kind of still sick, but feeling way better than my worst.
His worst was bad.
Yeah.
Really bad, actually. Maybe not as bad as that one time when I had to buy you a thermometer. And I showed up to his apartment and he wasn't even laying on the bed or the couch. He was on the floor. And I'm just like, what did I do?
Like, was I there?
Yeah, it was pretty graphic.
That was the year when I had the pneumonia. That was when I had pneumonia.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, I had the walking pneumonia.
Yeah. I wasn't even exaggerating. Like, you were laying on the floor.
I
like,
barely remember.
I don't even know where I got the thermometer at because it was pretty late that night.
At Walgreens or something.
Yeah. Well, you are up and present in the stream tonight. Glad to see you much better.
I'm Huili.
Huili C.
Oh, Huili C. I'm born in America, but my family's from South Korea. And the last time I was there was in 2005. So.
Before I even knew him.
Wow, 2005?
Yeah, I didn't even know you.
So 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah. I was there, I studied abroad there.
How's that one? You probably like that better, huh?
I don't look cute eating chicken wings in front of the camera.
I had that feeling yesterday when I was filming, like, oh, I just have to go for it.
I mean,
I won't post the replay if it'll make you feel better, but people who are on now will see. No, I'm just looking at you.
It doesn't look cute.
Did your family have any problems with you guys being from different cultures?
That's a good question, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. Ray says, I don't think anybody looks cute eating chicken wings. I'll prove her wrong. No. So I learned the other day that these chicken wings are called flats.
And drumsticks?
Yeah. Drumettes.
Drumettes?
Drumettes, flats, and then the wingtip. I had to do some research because I would, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't cute at all.
No, I'm like,
I saw out of the corner of my eye. I was like, ooh. Oh, his name's Hedu.
Eddie, wave. Wave. Wave.
Pinky's up. I don't think I've ever eaten with pinky up with chicken wings.
Unintentionally, I sometimes raise my pinky when I'm drinking.
Mm.
But I try to not do that.
The Barkers, they also do mukbangs. I think it's father-son.
Nice.
Duo.
I need to watch, go on your channel.
Huili C, when you say that, what does that mean? Like I think I could answer it, but I also want to make sure I'm answering the right thing. Or do you think we have enough to answer that?
I think in different things.
Yeah.
One likes to be
more dominant,
passive, than the other, but it just kind of varies on what the situation is.
Yeah. So even our officiant, he asked us, who's the one that's making all the decisions with the wedding? And we answered the same thing that you just said basically right now. It's like, whatever, it depends on what aspect of the wedding it is, because you take charge about certain things and I take charge on other things. I think that works for us. Mark, when did you get your hair cut?
When I got it? Last Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
And I got mine on yesterday. So thanks for the compliment on our hair. I think Mark has much better hair than I do, though.
No.
He's, since I've met you, you've had at least 3 or 4 signature hairstyles. I've had 2, I think. And he introduced me to hair product that wasn't gel. And it totally changed like how I did my hair.
Ray asks, who's your favorite mukbanger? I'm not a true mukbanger.
Why?
I don't have a channel.
Yeah, it's here. Do you want me to just add you to the banner?
No. The one I kind of like, I stopped watching them recently, but it's the Englishmen. But I forgot what they're called. In Korean, they're called 영국 남자, but that literally translates to Englishmen. They do a good job.
Wave. Wave. Up. Up.
Oh, he's gonna fall down.
Hey, up. Up. Turn. There's this awesome Korean restaurant I went to today, but my cousin would kill me for sharing it because it's still kind of on the DL for people who aren't foodies. I'll tell you guys one day. Oh, you're holding out on us.
This is a safe place. There's only 9 of us, 10 of us watching.
And we did roll call earlier. Most people aren't even from California, so we should be okay.
Yeah, we have Michigan, New Zealand, Singapore, Guam, Hawaii.
We're from Southern California, so more specifically Orange County, really close to Disneyland. Oh, is SG the abbreviation for Singapore? I wouldn't have guessed that. We should go to K-Town more often.
Yeah. Remember I took you to this cute dessert place, Yellow House?
Is that what it's called? I don't know why. I know we've had a lot of like first dates, but that one I felt like was like the official one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I remember like I had my little point and shoot camera and I took pictures of each of us eating the dessert. I remember what you were wearing. I remember what I was wearing. You don't remember though, right? It's fine. I remember like changing my profile picture after we went on that date. So, yeah. But I didn't know it was called Yellow House. What did we eat though, food-wise? Or was it the chicken place?
No, it was. Oh, what did we eat?
Yeah, because we ate something and then we went to dessert, right?
I think we had Parks barbecue.
Oh yeah. I go to Northern California once a year. So far we've been doing that, kind of.
Yeah.
Once a year.
I love Northern California.
LOL? Is that the new LOL?
Wait, were you talking about Yellow House?
What? It can't be. It's not. It's
It's like a dessert place, right? It's not new.
We just stumbled on that. Maybe it's something else yellow that we I don't know.
Who's David Choi? Is he a singer? Yeah, it's not new.
That's so
funny. Coincidental. Cause like when you said it had a color in its name, I wasn't thinking Yellow House, but then that kind of prompted my memory of, hey, we went to K-Town. I went to a place called Yellow House, but I had no idea that's the place that you're talking about, Samantha.
What kind of videos does David Choi do?
I want to say I've heard his song if it's the same David Choi.
Oh.
Does he play like a guitar?
Which wing do you want?
I don't care. I guess that one because I haven't had it yet.
Oh, Wong Fu skits. Do you ever watch Wong Fu? I feel like you don't.
I've heard of it.
As well as on JK Productions. Okay, now I feel like I know which one he is, but I could be wrong.
Did you get his autograph or take a selfie with him?
Who's the most famous person you've seen in real life?
Well, I met Jong-hwa. I ran into Yu Sung-jun at Hannam Chain Market after he got kicked out of Korea. I can't I don't know if any like American famous people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess it doesn't count if you see someone in concert, right? It's just more like everyday type of running into people.
Or like meeting them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't have anyone. When did you see Jay Leno?
Jay Leno.
Brandon, summer's almost over. You haven't even come over and hung out with us yet. There's enough room for you to be on YouTube Live. You'll just sit where Haiti is. Haiti's like, I don't want to give up my spot. Right, Haiti?
I think Brandon will do good doing a mukbang with you.
He could eat a lot, yes. "28th.
Next week.
Yeah, next Monday.
Next Monday.
You got all your school supplies already? That's one aspect of school that I miss, is just getting to buy all the new school supplies, your new school like wardrobe, new shoes, new backpack.
But that good feeling only lasts for like
A week.
Yeah, a couple of weeks,
A
and
week,
like
yeah. Smell of new crayons.
James likes the smell of new crayons too, or even the other scents.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
Well, we ate, so that's what you missed. We still have 2 wings left.
Yeah, Samantha, the ones with the sharpener in the
Did
back.
those work though? I felt like it was just more of a place where you just.
It did work, but it's one of those crayons
Oh, I just
that
had
had
shivers.
that had like 64.
Yeah.
And it had like really cool names.
I'm giving myself shivers. I hate when crayons get so dull that there's more paper than the crayon. So when you color, then the paper rubs against the paper.
You're supposed to peel it.
No, I know
off.
you're supposed to, but sometimes you're like, oh, I can make it, and then, or sometimes the paper slips down. I hate that. Tiffany just had jiao ya. Do you know what that is?
Fish.
That's ga.
Oh.
You've had jiao before, but in other languages it's called kanji. Porridge.
Oh, porridge.
But ga is chicken.
Oh, that sounds good.
It worked mostly. So I always felt like not cool because I never got into mechanical pencils, like ever. I just never used it growing up, like at all.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't like the idea of having to buy the
Lead?
pencil and then the lead. Like that just never.
But when you buy a mechanical, it comes with lead. It comes preloaded with lead.
Well, even then, like I didn't like the idea that once the lead ran out, that I would have to refill it, and I just never got into it.
But then a normal pencil, like it ultimately goes out too.
I think it was because the way I wrote, it was very dark and bold, and I felt like you don't get that effect with lead. But then I found out later on that there's different
Yeah, you have to
thicknesses
get
of
points.
lead. I don't know. I
You
only
might need
knew.
to get 0.7. That's your style.
Yeah, so that's why I just never used lead. And I was probably because I was traumatized. Somewhere at home, like the lead, it was just loose and it like jammed me in my foot. So I had to pull out like a small piece of like that lead thing. I don't know how it got jammed in my foot though. I just remember that it happened, and then I was like, I'm not gonna use lead pencils anymore, or I'm never gonna use it. Yeah. I was just watching a video, and it was about English words that are used for Korean things, and it's called Konglish.
Mhm.
And there's a specific word for mechanical pencils.
Shampoo.
Okay. I didn't know that. So I was watching the video, and I only knew like skinship. That's the only one, but there were other words where I was like, I've never heard that before.
Shampoo is mechanical pencil
Okay.
in Korean. But it's an English word.
Oh, there was something called a man to man. Have you heard of that?
No.
It just means a sweater.
Man to man.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got on a tangent there. sharpening a pencil is satisfying. That's the truth.
Like,
or sticking it in. Probably sticking in is more like, yeah.
oh, but I would hate when people don't empty out the trash bin or whatever it's called. I don't know, the little bin.
Good morning. Though it's we're about to go to bed probably in an hour. Shavings.
The shaving.
Well, yeah. So you would say you don't like it when people don't get rid of the shavings, but I don't know what that part's called.
Like the old school way to sharpen a pencil is you take a razor knife.
Yeah.
And you like carve it.
Did I tell you, like, one Halloween I got a pencil for Halloween? Like trick-or-treating? And it was the kind of pencil that was flat, so you couldn't even sharpen it that way. And I didn't know that that's how you could sharpen it. So then I just ended up with like a rectangle pencil in my like candy pile. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to buy candy to refill at work. It's like completely depleted. People are coming into my office. I have a candy jar in my office, so people come visit me, and like it's been empty this past week, so people have been coming and like scrounging for whatever's left, and there's nothing left.
There were a lot of good stuff at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I should have picked up something. They'd be upset with me if I did that.
With carrots.
The shavings catcher.
Do you remember the rubber pencil? Like it's kind of giant, but then you could bend it.
Yeah.
Those don't work well, but then it's still lead inside.
I don't. Yeah.
No.
I feel like I'm imagining what you just described, but I don't think I've ever used it or seen it. Did you ever use like giant size pencil? No.
I never used that.
It's also not good for like be a pencil. It just was funny to use.
How about one of these pencils that has a little like segment, and then once it goes down, then you have to pull it out and then stick it back in on the other end, and you push it down. The next segment comes out.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
So when you were talking about that, I thought you were talking about the pen that has like 6 different colors, and you push.
So it's that concept, but then all the there's colored ones or pencils, and they're little segments that fill up the pen length, and then you pull it out, and the bottom piece comes out, and you put it back on top. You push it down, and then the next piece comes out.
Why? Yeah, that just sounds so inefficient. Like, why would you do that? Brandon says he knows what you're talking about.
See, yeah.
I'm not that hip. I hate getting raisins for Halloween. Yeah, what's that one lady's name? The Sunmaid lady? The little red box?
Raisins.
Yeah, is that Sunmaid? I didn't like getting raisins either.
They're not bad.
I also didn't like Tootsie Rolls.
I mean...
Because someone told me it's not chocolate.
No, it's like... No, it's not chocolate.
What
it's
is
like
it?
chocolate flavor, maybe.
It's like imposter chocolate, which is what I don't like about it.
Pop pencils? Is that what... Maybe they're called that. I actually don't know what they're called.
Which one? What kind of tie-dye? What did you have that was tie-dye? A pencil? That sounds familiar.
I had one, it was tie-dye.
So, those huge pencil. When you mentioned that segment pencil thing, it reminded me of, there's that one where you pull down and it's an eraser.
I had that too.
Do they make those still?
You click it down?
No, well, you just push it down and then it just goes down these little grooves.
Oh, yeah, you either push it down, and there's ones that are kind of like the mechanical pencils, so you just...
Yeah. Heidi, you wouldn't like the squash, trust me. He has like an eye booger. Get it.
I have
Oh, that was a big tangent about school supplies. First day of senior year, how exciting!
That is exciting. Good luck, Sarah. Have
Enjoy,
fun.
have fun. I always had the hardest time going to sleep the night before school started. Like I just felt like I didn't sleep. I just laid there and I'm like,
It was hard to fall asleep, yeah.
yeah.
And then, hopefully you get senioritis right away.
Shh. No senioritis.
Yes, senioritis.
Do you remember? I just remember 7th grade where it was like, wow, you don't stay in one classroom all day. You have to like actually physically get
Mine
up.
was 6th grade.
Oh,
Mine
wow.
was middle school.
So is that why you're more mature than me? Because you advanced earlier?
On my first day of class, 6th grade, like, I miscalculated the period, so after 5th period, I went back to homeroom, and I was like, crap, I have one more class left. So I ran to class, and then I was a couple minutes late, and this teacher was one of the meanest teacher at school. So she's like, why you come to my class late? I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Stay. Gosh, it's a pretty thick one. Stay.
You didn't touch chicken with that hand.
This hand only. Yeah. Oh, I love my sleep too. Senior year.
Yeah, make sure you go to prom and senior ditch day.
I was lame. I didn't do senior ditch day. So none of the kids got in trouble for ditching?
So our school on senior ditch day, they did a special field trip for seniors, or you could just not go to the field trip and stay home. Yeah.
Now, if you just stayed home, would that make you ineligible for perfect attendance for that day? I missed perfect attendance by one day. I missed one day in high school. It was because I hurt my knee and my parents made me stay home. Otherwise, I would have just lugged my butt there. There was there's a school that is doing something. Actually, no, maybe that's not it. I thought there was like really good incentives for like getting perfect attendance besides just getting a certificate. But maybe I'm just imagining things.
But that's kind of like teaching kids the wrong lesson. Like if you're really sick, you shouldn't come to school.
Oh, right.
You know, or yeah.
See, and then did your school have IB? I didn't hear about IB until like way late. Like my school didn't offer IB.
No, we only had AP.
Yeah.
Maybe that came later.
Well, my friend had IB because he went to what's that other school in Fountain Valley District? Ocean View?
Yeah.
There's IB there. I think it stands for International Baccalaureate, which also is like, what does that mean? 'Cause I don't know either.
Never heard of it.
Hopefully I'll have enough IB days to ditch. Last year I ran out. It sounds like PTO. Brandon says we never had a ditch day. I'm pretty convinced, Brandon, if you had one, you wouldn't ditch though. Just knowing you.
Or else Uncle would have write on your reference, Brandon ditched during senior ditch day.
Yeah, like the first day of school, what was it? Just like the teachers saying, here's what to expect in my class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cynthia Rose. syllabus.
Yeah, go over the syllabus.
I think syllabi is the plural syllabus, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never said syllabi.
Syllabi. Octopi.
That's not a real word, is it? For multiple octopus?
Yeah. Octopi?
Did you just make that up, or are you sure that's a plural?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Is there such thing as an octopi? That sounds like a dessert. With like
pie?
8 segments.
A pie with octopus in it.
Ray says yes.
How about platypus? Platypi?
Platypus is one of those animals where if someone like asked me right now to draw it, I would draw a duck.
Yeah, but with like arms. Like a beaver with a beak.
With a bill.
Bill.
Okay.
I would draw Perry. Who's Perry? Perry the platypus?
He just made that up. Well, we don't know who that is.
Oh, Sarah.
What time's your first class?
No, Sarah, aren't you from East Coast? So it's actually later than
Oh, is
here.
it? Oh, yeah. Then it's like 12:30.
Yeah, I remember Sarah's from Florida.
So your first class is at 7:30? Sounds early for
That was
first class.
Fountain Valley High School. That was my high school. 7:27.
Was for first period?
First period. And
So then what's zero period?
And I had 0 period. It was probably 6:30.
Oh my gosh. My 0 period was at 7. Please look him up. You'll laugh that you actually got that.
Peter the platypus.
Yes, 12:33. Thanks for remembering me.
Of course, Sarah.
Homeroom begins at 8:05. So in homeroom, it's only like 10 minutes, right? Was your homeroom just 10 minutes?
In high school, I don't think we had homerooms.
Oh yeah, it was just second period. For us, it was second period. It's like attached to whatever class.
I don't remember.
Because ours was second period, and then that's when they do the announcements and the Pledge of Allegiance. That doesn't jog your memory on like... Homerooms existed for junior high for me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, and then high school, I think they just mushed it together with one of the other classes. I mean, why do they even call it homeroom? It's like you're...
It's like home base, but then instead of base, they use it. They should call it home class
Yeah.
or home classroom,
Yeah.
right?
We have a lot of
Senior.
class of 2018 up in here. How long ago did we graduate high school? I can't even do the math. 15 for me, so 16 for you. We could have basically gone through high school again in that amount of time. Like elementary, like all the way up to high school.
Wow, like kindergarten to high school?
Yeah. We could be teachers.
Mm-hmm.
We could have our own homerooms.
Why don't we do like a teaching YouTube?
What would we teach people?
How to eat.
How to eat. I was gonna say you're pretty good at origami here and there.
Mm. Class of 2018 makes me cringe. Why?
Ray says, so glad high school is far and done. (2006) Okay, so yeah, 2000. Brandon graduated in 2017.
We witnessed it.
High school was good, but my high school included more work than my college does now.
I did slack off in college a lot. So I would say high school was more work probably.
Yeah. Brandon is my nephew. Charters, they make their own rules.
Charter schools.
We both went to University of California, Irvine.
AKA UCI.
I always assumed people would know it, but then I realized maybe it's just more of a California thing. But I guess other people would know, like out of state.
I think UCLA is more well known, UC
Yeah.
Berkeley. But we went to UCI.
Hey, Cynthia Rose has something in common with Brandon.
Oh yeah, she wants Brandon wants to be a police officer too. He's actually going for it now. And Samantha, you could have been our
You could have been an anteater.
anteater.
Wait, is this
Wait,
right?
an anteater is this.
Oh, what? This is like Surf's Up, dude, right?
But you didn't even do that at first.
Yeah, I was doing this.
Oh. Anteater. You go
Yeah.
zot zot.
Do they even make that noise, or do they just associate that noise with an anteater so that we have something to... Well known enough. Not interested in West Coast colleges at all, but I've heard of it. I'm a makeup artist right now. Such a difference in careers.
That is a huge difference. I wonder if you could combine those two somehow. Well, being a police officer, it's a very respectful and, risky career. Yeah, let's see. What are opportunities where a police officer and a makeup artist could...
I mean, I guess you could doll people up before they take their mugshot. I don't know. I don't know if that's there's some synergy there or not. Oh, that's actually very poetic. Too bad you can't make people ugly insides pretty again.
Who said that? Ray?
Samantha's like, I was about to say that. Judy asked, what do you guys do for a living? I'm going to let you answer this because I always answer this for us. Are you done with the chicken wings?
Pretty much. We're both in nonprofit. I work for a domestic violence service provider. I'm the COO, so I get to do a lot of the operations side of our organization. And then James, he's the marketing director for a workforce development nonprofit that helps disadvantaged young adults with employment readiness so that they could end the cycle of poverty. And we try to end the cycle of violence. So there's synergy between our two organizations.
Mm-hmm. Don't look at me eating. I can see you right there.
Thank you, Cynthia. And Ray says, basically, you guys are making the world better. We hope so. Yeah. At least for me, I love working for the nonprofit sector. It's such a rewarding experience, and just knowing that what I do for work is making our community better is kind of a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You think so too?
I can see your lips like about to say it. I totally agree. I think being in a profession where it's not just impacting the people that you directly work with, but potentially their families, the communities that they live in, it's much bigger than that individual. And I think being able to be part of that is very special to say that's what you do for work. And it allows me to pay the bills to eat these chicken wings on camera for you guys.
Samantha says maybe we like to hear her business proposal that she made 3 years ago. Sure, if you like to share it with us.
Now we're like Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about domestic violence or, you know, whatever, I'll be happy to answer some questions.
Or just nonprofit management in general.
Or nonprofit, yeah.
I feel like Mark has a wealth of knowledge in that arena.
And then marketing questions for James.
Yeah. I made it when I was way younger. Oh, it's a really good question, Sarah. How did we first get into nonprofit work?
Well, I think both me and James, like you volunteered at an early age, right?
In high school. So that's where you guys are all like going to.
And then I've always been involved with like volunteer work. So in college, and this is how we actually met, is we joined a service fraternity called Alpha Phi Omega, and you know, at that time, you know, I just wanted to volunteer, but I didn't really think nonprofit would be a career. So I actually wanted to be a history teacher. And what did you plan to do? I forgot.
Well, I thought the world wanted me to be a pharmacist. And then I also wanted to teach math. So I wanted to be a teacher at some point too.
Yeah. But then I think my senior year of high school or college, my part-time work was working for a nonprofit. It was a they're in the affordable housing industry. And as soon as I graduated, they're like, okay, we want to give you a full-time job. So that kind of made me realize, oh, you know, this could be a career. This could be a good thing. And then I went to graduate school and then got into a management position and just kind of kept growing thereafter.
My path was probably similar.
Very similar.
But I got a good referral from Mark. And so, yeah, I also was able to run the operations for like a family and senior resource center. So you were able to provide programs and services that would really help the residents that lived in that community. So we both got to work with senior citizens for a significant number of years. And then on the opposite end, you know, elementary to like junior high and high school youth as well.
And families.
Yeah, and families. So
You know, homeless is a big problem, especially in Orange County, LA County, but there's a lot of effort going on right now to try to find a solution to end homelessness. And even like veterans, so post 9/11 veterans are coming back because the war in Iraq in Afghanistan has ended in recent years. So there's an influx of people coming back, but not that many resources. So there's challenges with finding housing, medical support, mental health support. So, yeah. What did you want to be as a teen?
I don't know if this was a teen or like later on. I have to like stretch my legs because it is like cramping up down here. I wanted to host my own game show or make my own game board. And there was a phase where I was really serious about it. Like I would Google how to create my own game board.
Oh.
And if you guys don't know about me and Mark, like we actually host a lot of game nights with our friends, and a lot of them are games that we just developed on our own. They're not really based off of other things. We just come up with these ideas, and then our friends play it, and then it ends up being a lot of fun. So, what about you?
Well, my mom's like, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a doctor. So I guess when I was a teen, I thought I was gonna be a doctor.
Look what Brandon wrote.
You did make a black guy.
Yeah, but I changed it. I changed the name to Black James. And I actually wrote it on there. Actually, no, maybe not. But one of the parties we hosted back in college, it was a casino themed one. Sarah says that she loves working with kids. That's mostly who I do my community service with, and the homeless Samantha. My church works a lot with them. It's great. We have a game called Code Names. We already have that game. It's fun.
Oh yeah, we have it.
There was one time we played. I forgot who we played with. Maybe it was your brother.
Okay.
And there was just one round where we said a word, and then it was like we guessed like 3 or 4 of them. But I forgot whose team was on who or what. But we need to bust that game out again.
Yeah.
It's a fun game because I feel like it's different. Because the people always change who you play with.
Sometimes I get a headache because I'm like thinking so hard. I'm thinking so hard, like, oh, I'm stressed.
So I was with my cousins when we took a wrong turn in Little Tokyo and ended up in Skid Row at night. The saddest thing and an eye-opener for how unfortunate I was. Or how fortunate I was. Made me research and help. That's awesome.
Yeah, Skid Row. The fireworks is going off right now.
Mm-hmm.
At Disneyland.
This might be a very stupid question, but the solar eclipse is tomorrow. Is that visible to everyone?
Not to everyone in the world, but then I've seen this map of the United States where, like, where you are is how much of the eclipse you could see. So where we are, we would only see a partial eclipse. It depends. So for me, you know, I don't have to work for a nonprofit where I have a personal passion. I mean, I think it would be great if I do end up working for an organization where it matches with my personal passion. But for me, as long as I work for any nonprofit, I'll be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I only know about like being at a place for a significant amount of time. So that's just kind of what I thrive on, is feeling like I've put in the work to like contribute and make a stamp, make an impression before dabbling in other things.
Yeah, because I think, you know, a lot of the nonprofits out there are all working together to help out the community. So whether if it's workforce development or domestic violence or homelessness or affordable housing, health,
It's crazy
dental
how
care.
they all intersect.
Sure.
Like, I didn't really know that like initially starting out in the nonprofit sector, but then yeah, the longer that I've been in it, you just start seeing that there's a lot of opportunities like for collaboration and sharing of resources and all of that.
And both of our expertise is the type of experience where we could work at any nonprofit because you know if we were like a therapist or a counselor, you could only do a certain type of job. But since you know I have my MBA with the concentration nonprofit management, I could actually be plugged in any organization and do what I'm good at. And with marketing, you could actually do that in any type of nonprofit too. So we're not limited.
It's blurry. Ray asked, "Do you guys play Cards Against Humanity?"
We played that before.
We played it. Surprisingly, we don't own a copy of the game. We need it. So let's see. So nonprofits are ideal for you guys presently and the future. I would say so, comfortably. How long have you guys been working at your nonprofits? So me, I've been there for a year and a half.
And almost 2 years for me. But before that, you were at...
I was at my previous nonprofit for 8 years.
And then I was doing consultant work for a couple of years, and before that, probably 8 years for me too, right? So we've been in the nonprofit sector for about 12 years.
Brandon asked, have you guys been to the pool near your house yet? Since the last time I stayed at your house. We walked by it.
That's probably the last time we went is when you were here, Brandon. So hurry up and come visit.
We haven't used the pool at all this year. Have we been in a pool this year? I don't even think we've been in a pool.
I'm not ready for my pool body yet.
Hey dude, no.
You won't like it.
He's like, you didn't give me a chance. So you don't want the last wing? That's the one you haven't tried yet.
You haven't.
You don't want it? Well, the thing with this pool is it's not really a pool.
Yeah, there's no deep end. So it's hard to swim in it. But it's nice to lounge around. But I think, I know what Sarah means because like we live close to Disneyland and we have no like interest in going to it. Maybe it's because we're so, it's easily accessible. Or even to the beach, it's like, oh, we could go there anytime.
I wanted to go to the beach this year at least once. We haven't been to the beach at all this year.
Yeah.
Rush Girl asked what are our favorite movies.
Chicago is one of my favorites.
I'm surprised that's what you said first. I feel like your all-time favorite movie is not Chicago though.
Like Sister Act? I mean, that was my all-time favorite when I was a kid.
Oh, but not like overall.
I still enjoy the movie, but I think Chicago, I really enjoyed. Closer, which no one really knows what that movie is, but I like that movie. Let's see what else. I don't know. What about you?
Well, I just did a Mean Girls.
Oh, Mean Girls.
Mukbang one, so definitely Mean Girls. I feel like my taste in movies compared to yours is like, I don't know. Oh, the beach in Hawaii sounds nice.
I want to go.
We should go to Hawaii.
Sarah says, Ray, I wish I was spoiled like you.
What are Florida beaches like? Are they the same thing as here?
No, it's
better, right?
I think it's better because like that's close to the Caribbean, so I'm thinking very clear blue waters, white sand beaches. I don't know, but never been to Florida.
I thought y'all had better beaches. Yeah, one summer I got a really bad tank top tan and it did not go away for like a whole year. It was really bad. Oh yeah, Brandon was at the beach.
Today?
Yeah, I think he was at a birthday party.
The closest ones to me are greenish blue because of the inlets. I have no idea what that means.
Well, so you know how Florida's the thumb? Yeah. Is the inlet this part? Or is there little things in the thumb?
Like little inlets?
Yeah, that's what. But is that what makes it green blue?
I guess Florida people know exactly know what that means, but
Sarah's just relaying the message. She's just like, me neither. This is what everyone always tells me. Okay, well. Oh, Santa Monica's taking a turn for the worse. Have you been to the pier?
Mm-hmm. They have a Ferris wheel.
Have I gone with you? No, right? I never went with you. That one year where we were riding those bikes along the beach. Oh wait, you weren't there. Wait, were you there that year? Oh, you weren't there. That was Venice Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Is Venice Beach next door to Santa Monica Pier?
It's close by.
I thought I saw a big Ferris wheel that time.
How did you get ranch on your neck?
Was it really ranch?
Yeah, it was white.
You like to embarrass me on these. You like to shame me. This is what I always have to edit out when we do mukbangs. For real, guys. Like, every time there's something where I get called out or you have ranch on your neck. It's like, just wipe it off for me, but don't announce it to the whole world. Hashtag exposed. Yeah, every time. I guess it's fine.
We have to have integrity in our video documentation, that we shouldn't edit things out to show a biased viewpoint. It should be the reality.
I don't even know what I'm agreeing to. I'm just nodding.
I feel like you need a napkin or something. Do you need one?
Well, yeah, I'll just use that one. We would have asked in the comments anyways. See? I would prefer you guys doing that than Mark just exclaiming. He's very theatrical sometimes without realizing it. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Like,
theatrical?
Yeah, like that story about... You have to tell the story real quick. The story about when your friend returns something at like a Planet Beauty. You have to retell that story. It's a really good story. You have no energy to retell it? Fine, we'll save that story for next time. So if you guys want to know that story, tune in next time for a live. But that's, in my mind, typical you when you are theatrical or over the top about something happening.
So Ray, there's some white things on his neck, so I just said, how'd you get ranch on your neck? And I wiped it off.
And
he
and
called
what
me.
I've been saying is he likes to just always embarrass me publicly. And now he's saying that we need to be authentic to our viewers, so we shouldn't be sugarcoating or like editing things.
Biased perspective.
He ate 2 wings. I ate 4. Wait, yeah.
Yeah,
But in the grand scheme of things, I ate 18 and you ate 2 because I did the chicken wings mukbang yesterday and he wasn't around.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I do not look cute eating the wings on camera. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, in Mark's defense, I don't know how. I mean, I'm surprised it's on my neck. Like, I shouldn't be like, oh, just get it. And then it's just like, yeah, how did it get there? If it was here, oh, I must have went like, no, that doesn't make sense.
No, it probably got on some on your finger, but then maybe your neck was itchy, so you did this.
Well, just now I want to just watch this as a playback to find out the exact moment the ranch ended up on my neck.
It's like mystery.
It is a mystery. Mark would not like blessing the house with ranch. Actually, you don't really care for ranch, right? I'm gonna call you out for that because I feel like most people are like, "Who doesn't like ranch? He doesn't like ranch." Like you never get it for a salad dressing ever. Like if you had a choice, you don't dip your fries in it. You don't do anything with ranch. Period. He has nothing to do. Wants nothing to do with ranch.
I sometimes like to dip, carrot sticks in those veggie platters.
Do you need the garage opener? That's funny. I was just cleaning out my car and I was looking at my garage opener, like my parents' garage opener. I was like, oh, I don't really need this. I think Brandon is trying to swoop in and get it from me.
Yeah, Brandon, you're getting your car soon, so might as well keep it for you.
Not for salads, but for wings. Hidden Valley is where it's at. You know what's funny about ranch? I don't know if you could vouch for this, but I feel like ranch, when you eat it at a restaurant, be it that they might be using Hidden Valley, tastes always better than when you buy store-bought and you bring it home and you use that ranch. Like, it tastes different to me.
Maybe it's the food that you eat it with.
I don't think it's that. But I don't think they're using Hidden Valley Ranch at, like, the restaurant. They could be, but it just tastes different to me. Okay, see, Ray agrees. Brandon says, I already have my car.
Oh, congratulations. Drive us around.
I didn't tell you. My brother got a car.
Oh, good. Congratulations to your brother, too.
Yeah. Lentil spicy hummus for carrots. Can't remember the exact brand, but it has yellow packaging.
That sounds great, actually.
Oh, we haven't been to a Ruby Tuesday before, have we? No.
What is that?
Yeah, what is Ruby Tuesday? I feel like we've seen commercials of it, and if we do have a Ruby Tuesday, it's like it's on the way to Vegas. Hey, no.
Brandon, actually, the honey mustard at Red Robin is the best.
They make better wings than Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ruby Tuesday?
Yeah. I think it's like TGI Fridays.
Hetty, what are you doing?
So Hedu always likes to ask for dessert. We call it dessert. So we give him dinner, and then he'll scratch random things. So if you guys hear like scratching in the background, it's because he's basically asking for some treats for dessert. Maddie Benton Court says, never been to any of those places.
Really? No Red Robins?
How do you know? You're scratching the table. Should we just put him on camera, put him on blast? No, hey you.
Oh, but that's amazing. You're able to
Yeah.
have home cooked meals every single time.
Yeah. My mom says hi.
Hi, Mrs. Lee.
Hi, Mom. I forgot all you from the West Coast. Do you even know what Publix is?
No, Publix and Fresh Market. That's not around here.
Yeah, there's a reason why we're wearing all black in our video today, because we've been eating quite well this past weekend.
We had all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue last night.
Yeah.
That's such a cool name, Publix.
Mm-hmm.
I like the name.
Maddie, we live in Southern California. You've never had the chicken tender pub subs.
I feel like we're speaking different languages.
Yeah.
I'll give him some treats.
Yes, a tragedy. Sarah, I'm not trying to get you to log off, but I'm hoping that we're not keeping you up more than you intended to.
Hey, sit.
A lot of Florida YouTubers lately have been talking about that too. Public subs. Good sushi.
Hey, stay. Stay.
It's okay as long as you're aware. We just don't want you to be falling asleep on your first day of school.
Okay.
I got reprimanded in one of my senior classes because I yawned. But I think in retrospect the way I yawned was like rude. Yeah. I think I made the noise like I was like but not that loud, but and then he made an example out of me and I just didn't appreciate that.
Hey, spin. Spin.
Spin. Oh, hey, turn.
Hey, spin.
Turn.
No, spin.
Hey, turn. Oh my gosh. He's...
Play dead.
Oh, that's where you shoot him.
Yeah. It's hard because I'm not looking at him.
Yeah. Hedy was a boy. Well, I can understand why that teacher taught drama.
Well, I read an article that says if you're facilitating or teaching a group of people and someone yawns, don't be offended because yawning is a physical response to trying to be more attentive and awake. So it should be a good thing that people are yawning. My freshman English class, I'm not usually that kind of person, but I hated listening to replays. That's funny.
That reminds me of a different story. Didn't you have a Freudian slip during reading something?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was pretty extreme, Maddie.
You're not allowed.
I don't know. Was that a joke or was that really like? It sounds like really something the teacher didn't want. So what do you say? Gesundheit? What does that mean? And that's German, right?
Or is it?
I don't know.
I know in Spanish it's salud.
And that's okay, right? Or you could say excuse you to someone, right? If someone sneezes, it's
That's
okay.
rude. Like,
It's
you
just-
sneeze, I'm like, excuse you.
No, you don't say it like that. You don't arch your eyebrows at them.
I think excuse you is like.
Well, what do you say then? I'm so confused. If you can't bless someone, then Brandon says Gesundheit's Jewish. Is that, I don't. I think. I'm not just LOLing for the comment. I'm actually laughing aloud. No, she was serious and she would write you up. Write you up? That's pretty bad. What if someone has like a sneezing attack that day and then you... I don't know, I feel like you're kind of like trained to tell someone that.
Yeah.
You know, bless you or...
It's like
but
teaching someone not to have manners.
Yeah. What a rebel.
How many write-ups did you get?
But yeah, now I'm curious, like what should you say? Not that this teacher is like around in our everyday interactions, but...
It's like, you need a tissue.
How come? Did you try to say that so that it would sound like bless you? Like bless you. You need a tissue. Bless you. You need a tissue.
If the teacher says, you can't say it. I was like, I didn't say it. I said you need a tissue.
Sam said, guess you gotta silently pray to God. No one did. I don't know a single person who's been offended by bless you.
Me neither.
I'm from Georgia, by the way. All teachers are rude. I feel like it's just across the board for people in general. Hetty, what are you doing? No. No, no, no.
He smells like chicken bones.
Fine, I'll put the chicken bones away. No. No.
Bless you.
Look, you can see him being naughty. Like this part's lifting up. Hey, do. He's just staring at me now. What's your favorite food to eat together? Oh, my foot's asleep again.
That's a hard question. I don't know. It was fun eating posam together. Because we got to feed each other.
Yeah. Well, when I read that question, I'm thinking just in general, like what food do we enjoy eating together? Not necessarily like a mukbang, right? I guess sushi, right? Well, we passed by this sushi place that we love going to, but it's one of those types of places where you have to make reservations in advance, and the only time you can make reservations is between 5 and 5:30. So you're basically calling in this phone number and you're hoping to get through so that you can make reservations to even go. So we passed by there on our way to Trader Joe's, and both of us had the same thought, but I didn't say anything out loud, but Mark was like, oh, we should really go here. And I was like, oh my God, I was thinking that too.
It's been a while since we've been there.
Yeah. I never noticed, but you guys have similar haircuts. Similar, yes, but Mark actually has a lot more volume to his hair, I feel like. Like, see, mine's a lot...
It makes me taller.
More flat, yeah, and then his is just more like... Whoop. Yeah.
Ooh, Fluffy says hello.
Hey, Fluffy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Not the same thing. What's a fade? Yours is... I thought yours is considered a fade because it has that really sharp line and then it's cut here.
Fade is like, you know, like Will Smith and
Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince, yeah.
That's not a buzz cut, right? Because buzz cut's flat, like...
All these terms.
What's on the sides of your hair, James? I don't know. Ranch?
How did you get ranch on your hair?
Do we like documentaries? If I had to answer that, he definitely does. The other day, I was in the dining room and I looked up, and Mark was watching this channel called, what was the channel called?
Smithsonian.
It might have, yeah, it was probably called the Smithsonian Channel. And I swore to him, he's the only person in America right now watching this channel. And I was just like, yeah, I was just dumbfounded that he's really into that though. He's a history major. He loves all of that. So he's really into it.
I love it.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever watched a documentary. If I did, it would be with you. But
Did we watch not Super Size Me?
Super
We saw something together.
Extreme Cheapskate on TLC. That's kind of like my documentaries are reality shows. Like, yeah, like the Kardashians going on vacation. Like, that's a documentary. It's not? Okay, well, that's what I consider it. Well, you're getting a recommendation on one.
My Scientology movie. Okay. Is it on Netflix? Where can I find it?
The woman from King of Queens, she's really pushing her Scientology show.
Anti.
And well, yeah, it's
Leah
like
Rhymes.
yeah, Leah Remini,
Remy.
like Leah Rhymes.
Alright, it's on Netflix, so I'll go ahead and watch that. So the Kardashians, or do you also watch Caitlyn Jenner? Because that's like a spin-off.
Yeah, but they canceled that show.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. I don't know why, but a couple months ago, oh, maybe like a year ago, Mark just started putting on Real Housewives. But it's totally not a show he would watch, and we ended up watching a few episodes.
Like, I think I just landed on the channel, but then it became addicting. It's like, ooh.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That Caitlyn Jenner show wasn't doing well, so they just canceled it. I thought of Desperate Housewives at first. The Walking Dead, I think.
You know, Desperate Housewives, it was a good show in the first
season.
Yeah, the first season. Then after that, it kind of went downhill.
Yeah. We don't watch The Walking Dead. Or Game of Thrones. I feel like Sunday night leading up to Game of Thrones, everyone's like posting like things that they're doing in preparation of watching it. And then right after the show ends, then people are posting like their thoughts and reactions to it. So I kind of have FOMO related to that, but whatever.
I guess we could start watching it again.
We could try to pull viewers away from Game of Thrones if we make our Sunday show much more exciting.
Lift up a shirt.
That's, I don't know.
Woo, shimmy.
Yeah, there's usually a lot of spoilers on social media. Hey, Celeste.
Maybe we should start watching The Walking Dead. A lot of people watch it.
Yeah. Or why don't we just watch the first seasons of each of these shows and then end it there and be like, this is the best show ever. Well, we were eating. We're done now, unfortunately. But we had chicken wings and some Trader Joe's frozen food meals. But I asked and she loved the Korean guy. I think there is a Korean guy in The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Celeste, but you'll catch us next time. I think we're enjoying this Sunday night time slot. But I think we're probably going to settle in for the night, right? Without looking, how long do you think we've been doing this for?
An hour. An hour 40.
An hour 40. I was shocked when Mark shook your dog's paw.
It was actually his tail.
Oh, look, you can just see his ears. Oh wait, that's not what's blocking his face. What is that, a plate? Oh, these ranch packet things.
Ooh.
I couldn't tell what it was at first. Makes more sense as his head just popped up.
Yeah. Haru's tail is one of those curly ones. It curls up.
All right, well, we hope you guys all have a great week. Thank you for joining us this Sunday night. Have a great first day at school.
Sarah.
Enjoy your last week of summer. I think someone said they start next Monday.
Brandon. We would love to visit Hawaii.
Yes.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yes.
And then I'll check out the documentary, my Scientology story.
You have to remember it because as soon as I close this out, the live chat goes away.